Hello YouTube. This is actually a video response for TheBrightPower. You just commented on one of my videos and, well, I like to, try and talk to people in person, so if you want to add me on Skype, feel free. It's Cara James 1985. Transgender support groups. I don't have any. I have gone through my transition on my own, basically talking to not very many people on YouTube. Um, that's pretty much it. Like, I guess, known that this journey is very personal for me, and I'm very happy to go through it on my own. There's nothing that I really need to talk about that I can't look up online, or, videos on YouTube, which are great. That's the whole reason why I started doing this, was partly for my benefit and to let other people know that, if you don't immerse yourself in the transgender community, it's okay. You make your own rules and you live your life how you want to live. Um, so I live in Wagga Wagga. Um, as far as I know, there's cross-dressers that live around here, but there's no other transgendered people. Um, it's very difficult being in a country town that's very limited in resources for people like us. But on the other hand, it makes it a little bit easier because we tend to blend a little bit easier. Does that make sense? Like, when I go down the street, if I was in, I don't know, like, for me, because it's something that people don't see all the time, maybe they might look, but they don't necessarily come up with the thing that I'm transgender straight away, because that's not thrown into their faces all the time, and they're not used to it, so it's not at the forefront of their mind. But that's how I see things, and that's how I want to see things. I've just finished night shift, so I'm very tired. I've had about 3 hours sleep, so forgive me. Basically, I'd like to start an online support group for people that do want to talk about things, and especially people in Australia, because we do have like the gender centre here, which is in Sydney, but that's 5-6 hours away for me. So I've contacted them, but the response I got from them is it's almost like you have to be living in Sydney for them to even care. And people that are in countries, well, we won't be able to be up to their standards. I get really offended when I try and do things that, and even a couple of people at work have said, "Oh, so when are you moving to Sydney?" Not moving to Sydney. Why? Why would I put myself through that? Like, I hate big cities. I really dislike Sydney. It's too big for me. It's too busy. I've never been a city person. I've lived in Melbourne and Brisbane, and I hate it. Sydney's worse. Sydney's 10 times worse. Um, so yeah, basically, I've gone through this on my own with support of my friends. I've had to teach my doctors about my hormones. I see a specialist. That's pretty much it. Like, it's a personal journey. Everyone's journey is going to be different. The reasons why I transitioned are different to the next person's. My views on transition are different to the next person's. As I've said, I'm not transitioning because I couldn't live as a boy, or because I hated living as a boy. It's just, it wasn't right for me, and, I wouldn't have killed myself if I couldn't transition. If this didn't exist, then, like, it wouldn't have worried me. I would have just gone through it and lived my life, and I would have been relatively happy. You accept what's given to you, and I think, lots of people think you're running away from something, or that that you couldn't handle being a certain gender. And, I think it actually takes a lot of strength to do what we're doing. A lot of people say that I'm so brave and I'm so courageous. I don't see it that way. I'm sure that people thought that when, people from non-wealthy backgrounds were going to university. "Oh, you're so brave. You're so courageous for doing something like that. I could never do it." If you were in my situation, of course you could. Support from people is great, and I probably wouldn't have been able to make it this far without it. But when it comes down to it, when nasty things are said, no matter what someone says to you, you're the one that has to deal with it, and you have to take that on board. So the only issue I had at work, which I talked about in my last video, was a patient recognizing me before I transitioned, and that's something I can't escape. I'm going to stay in this town as far as I know, and I'm gonna get that. Like, people are still going to be able to see who I was before. Over time, that'll change. They'll start seeing me. So I don't need support. I don't need a support group to have to go through this. I need friends, and I'm happy to support other people and talk to them, because some people find that really helpful. So as I said, add me to Skype, and I look forward to hearing from you, because we do need to stick together, and sometimes people of like mind can help each other. Anyway, have a lovely day, and hopefully I'll be able to start doing more videos once all of work settled down, and I get a little bit more settled. Anyway, I will do a makeup video soon. I'm sorry. I look horrible because I've just woken up, but in my next makeup video I might do something about covering facial hair, maybe some discussion about what's appropriate makeup for transgendered women. Big hint for people that are out there that are transitioning already. Bright orange lipstick is great for hiding facial hair, and I will go into that. If not, YouTube, other videos, there's a few good ones. There's a British lady, a transgender lady, that does videos that's a makeup artist, and she discusses some of these techniques. Anyway, love and light. Bye.